Oh, watch this damage. Full moon on the DH. Oh, full moon, this guy. Oh, but we're getting procs. All right, watch this damage. Oh, a Master Warlock. A million freaking health Warlock. Oh, we deleted him. 500k, guys. 500k full moon. That's big. Freaking full moon. Full power. Oh, 446k full moon. Hey, what is up, guys? Look at you here. Hope you guys are doing super good. And today I'm super happy to show you guys the full freaking moon build for the patch 10.2 and season 3 in Dragonflight. Yes, we're gonna go over the stats in this video, and then I'm gonna talk about the talents a little bit, and then the PvP talents, and then finally I will show you guys the full burst rotation that is going to allow you guys to deal some disgusting freaking one-shots with those big freaking full moons. Let's get into it, alright? So, the first stat that you need to go for if you want those big moons to actually one-shot people is mastery. Yes, see my mastery? It's so freaking low. I have almost no piece with mastery on. I went for another build in mine, and then I realized how strong the full moon build was. Okay, so if your mastery is higher than mine, you're gonna hit a whole lot higher with those big freaking moons. All right, your secondary stat that you want to go for is haste. Haste. Why not critical strike? Because with the PP talents that we're running, you will not need critical strike to actually score those big critical strikes with your full moons. Okay, let me tell you about that a little bit later. So haste actually makes it a lot easier for us to actually dot our target, because you're gonna need to fully dot your target to gain a full effect of your mastery. So the thing is, we need a lot of astral power to make this build work, and the more haste that you have, the faster you build up that astral power. It makes sense, and the faster that you can dump all of it, and then you're gonna gain the full effect of your PP talent that is going to increase the damage of your full moons. Yes, so as you guys see, my gear is fully haste. Okay, I kind of have mastery on maybe this piece and maybe those two pieces, but that's kind of because I did not get lucky with the vault, and I'm trying to get some haste on those pieces too. All right, so anyways, you guys should go for full mastery set if you want to deal as much damage as possible. We're running with again haste rings, but if you're going for a straight up big moon damage, you need mastery. All right, this build is not that much viable in arenas. It used to be super good. It used to be the best build for arenas. Right now it is not gonna happen. I get so many rogues, DHs, everything that is going to murder you. This is more of a fun world PvP BG build. RBG also, this build slaps pretty hard in RBGs, and for your weapon enchant you will need Sophic Devotion. All right, we're running right now with Verdant Aspirant's Insignia of Alacrity, but you could also switch that one with the 1 minute trinket from a PvP vendor that actually is usable whenever you are about to burst. So this would actually be a bit better, considering that you can choose whenever it procs and whenever you are about to use those full moons, basically. All right, so now let's talk about the talents, bro. I literally woke up, man. I feel like absolute garbage, but I'm still here making the best builds for you guys. All right, so if you like that thing, that type of content, please hit the subscribe button, share that to your friends, and also my other builds. All right, enough, let's get into it. All right, so first PvP talent, Moon and Stars. Why? Because entering an eclipse summons a beam of light at your location, blah blah blah, granting you 50% reduction in silence and interrupts for 6 seconds, meaning that if someone hits you with a 5 seconds interrupt, you will only get interrupted for 2.5 seconds. So every time you enter an eclipse, every time you press Incarnation, you will be somewhat immune to silences, which is kind of super good, man. Kind of super good. This freaking PP talent used to be so much better, but right now it is pretty much best in slot for this build, pretty much. All right, though it can be interchangeable. You could always go with high winds. Whenever you cyclone someone, it reduces their damage. You could always go with, you know, Protector of the Groove, just to heal your friendlies, because that's what Alpha Chat's players are doing, right? Oh yeah. Fairy Swarms would still be a pretty good option if you're facing multiple melees, rogues, whatever. So you can hit them with that, and it makes them super angry, prevents them from actually damaging you. But Alkin Adept, you want to keep it. It helps you so hard getting in those eclipses. You're going to kind of need them a lot, man, because with your full moon, you won't hit for shit if you're not into eclipse. So make it clear in your head. No eclipse, no bueno, no damajo. Okay? Zero, nothing, nada. So you need to be in eclipse to deal damage. Alkin Adept helps us doing that. Now, we're going to talk about the best freaking PP talent for the whole boomy tree. It is the best. It is the best. No matter the build that you're picking, you're almost 99% of the time going for Moonkin Aura. Most of you know how it works, but some of you don't, so I'm going to explain it a little bit. Basically, Star Surge grants you 4% critical strike chance for you and your allies. And what it does, basically, it stacks. It lasts 18 seconds, and it stacks up to 3 times. So basically, when you throw 3 Star Surges in a row, you gain a somewhat permanent 12% increased chance to critically strike. So you know where this is going, right? Full freaking boom, baba! Right, so now that we explain the PP talent, let me just talk about a little bit about the talents, okay? Bear with me, this is very important. If you skip this part, it will actually affect your performance. So you need to know that, right? So we used to play with Balance of All Things. Right now, Balance of All Things actually sucks big winners. That's how it is. They nerfed it so hard, it's garbage now. You're never gonna pick that unless we had a couple of free points. We would put them into Balance of All Things to slightly increase our chances of getting damage. But the thing is, the buff actually falls off so fast you won't be able to get the full effect for your freaking new moon, full moon, whatever. Okay, so we're not picking that up. We're picking Power of Goldrin. Goldrin right now, if you did not know, is so busted. Okay, if you can proc it, if you're lucky and you proc it right when your weapon procs, right when your PP trinket procs, it's going to hit upwards to 200 freaking K, dude. That is dumb. It says 30K. It is a lie, okay? It is a lie. I've tested it. And PP, rated PP, arenas, whatever, it hits like a freaking truck. And trust me, a random 200k damage increase on your Star Surge actually makes a big difference, alright? So Power Goldrin is our best pick right now. We're not going with Balance of All Things. Screw that talent. Blizzard, you can shut my poo-poo, alright? Wild Mushroom. Why? Because it got actually buffed. Nowadays, we don't need to spend 2 points to get Wild Mushroom to get its full value. Right now, it's a single talent point, and it gives you 2 effects. Basically, you get 3 charge of it, okay? And every time you press it, it puts a dots. It puts a damage over time effect on your target. It slows the target. It gives you astral power, and it works like a charm with Waning Twilight, because when you have 3 periodic effects, 3 dots on your target, you're gonna deal 10% more damage. All right, so that's pretty straightforward. We're playing with Friend of the Fae. Basically, it has a random chance to proc, gives you 10% increased damage. 10% more damage on your new moon is... a full moon 2 is pretty dumb. So we're picking that one too. And basically that pretty much covers up our full freaking bill right now, right? So before we move on, let me talk to you about something that I found. Okay, this is a secret tech, by the way. Okay, secret tech time, guys. So you know how your tier set work. I'm not teaching you anything. You most likely have read your tier set. Whatever, you enter combat, eclipse ends, whatever, you gain damage increase on your next 2 starfires. Okay, a bunch of damage increase. Okay, straight up, that deals pretty much no damage. But what's happening is when we're actually dotting our target fully, when we have our weapon procs available, ready, when your fairy dragons are up, when everything goes according to plan and the stars align, balanced Druid. Your rafts are gonna hit for over 140k. I've had mine hit for 190k. 190k raft, guys. So you need to weave in some rafts sometimes at some point. If you're able to do so, go into Eclipse with your Incarnation, choosing a Elune, spam the whole rotation that I'm going to show you guys. But keep in mind, as long as you don't come out of your Eclipse, your Incarnation, your next two rafts are going to hit much higher, especially if you're full juiced up with your PP talent Moonkin Aura. Your rafts are actually gonna hit like crazy, almost like if you were to have 2 new moons to cast, and also the cast time will be pretty dumb fast. All right, so keep that in mind. Secret tech, most of the people don't even know about this. All right, so now we are jumping straight into the PvP rotation. I hope you guys are ready. I've installed an add-on which shows the spells that I'm pressing in real time, so you guys can actually follow along and have a bunch of fun, because you're gonna be able to tell what's happening basically. All right, so as I've explained, you need to fully dot everything, dot as many people as possible, and if possible, before actually going into Eclipse, just use at least 3-star surge. That's literally the point. We got 3-star surge. We could at this point just refresh the dot and go in the full PvP burst rotation. Oh, that was a meaty hit, dude. Reply our mushroom because it's falling off. Raffing because those rats actually hit like a freaking truck. Replying dots. And before our eclipse goes off, we're gonna cast a last full moon. Bing, bang, boa. Bro, we actually got a bunch of freaking full moon damage on that one. And at this point, gentlemen, our burst window is pretty much over. As you guys seen, I did not get my weapon to proc, which is super unfortunate, but we got some pretty meaty full moons. That was disgusting. Full moon actually hit for 455k, gentlemen, with no mastery. If you guys remember what I told you, please do it now. I got no mastery, so if you guys have mastery, you're gonna deal a whole lot more freaking damage. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of fun with this build, I'm not kidding. All right, so Star Surge, our main damage, heading for casual 180k max damage critical hits. As you know, we're going for those big juicy Star Surges to increase our critical strike chance. And during that time, we were able to spam a bit of Goldrin's Fang. Goldrin, there we go, guys. Goldrin Fangs heading for around 100k to 181k, guys. 100k to 101k, guys. So that means when it procs your Star Surge, let's say it hits for 150k, and you get another free 150k Goldrin's Fang on top of it. If you guys, that is dumb, dude. That's literally 30% of someone's health off in one GCD, global cooldown GCD. All right. So Moonfire did not deal that much damage because it's kind of pumping, obviously. 1 million damage, not bad, but it is not our primary damage. All right, Wrath. Okay, we did not get lucky with that one. We got a normal hit, okay, that hit for 108k. So if it did crit, those two rafts that we actually used at the beginning of the rotation, they would have hit for around 200k. Okay, rafts hitting for 200k. Yes, Half Moon hitting for 400k. What the heck? New Moon hitting for 200k. Not bad, not bad. Also, Half Moon almost did as much damage as our Full Moon. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. 455k twice with the Full Moon. Absolutely bonkers. I think we did at some point 220k DPS, something like that. I did not pay attention. I literally just woke up and I had to finish this build, get it out there as soon as possible so you guys can actually have fun with it. Alright, so the macro that I love the most for Balance Druid is this one right there. Basically, it says at the top of the macro Berserking ratio. What it does, basically, it's a Trolls ratio, okay? And if you're playing as a Night Elf for Balance Druid, I'm pretty sure you are, because I think that's the only race that can play Druid on the Alliance. Anyways, if you're playing Night Elf, and you want to do some merc mode, you can talk to this guy, okay? Right here, this guy is in the PvP area in Valdraken, all right? You can talk to this guy. You click on I will fight alongside the Horde and Battlegrounds for now. And what it does, basically, it is going to put you in Horde groups. So you will be automatically switched to a freaking Troll, okay? And then that is where the macro actually comes into play, because we have macroed the Troll ratio. So whenever you will pump your Incarn, you will also gain the effect of your Troll ratio, which is what it is. It gives you a bunch of freaking haste, makes it a lot more faster for you guys to get those full moons off and pump the huge freaking damage, right? So next up, what it does, so you have two choices, okay? You can pretty much just like use the normal green marker that is on the ground, or you can do like me. I hate doing that. I hate doing that because most of the time when I'm bursting, I need to pop my Incarn right away, and I have no time because people are moving left and right, and it's pretty hard to just like line the ability perfectly. But with this macro, things have changed, okay? It's a hover macro. What it means, I'm not going to be able to use it again, but wherever your mouse is aiming, mine right now is aiming at a PP target dummy in front. Whenever you're going to hit my macro, your Incarn will actually go in a straight line and hit that target right away, okay? That's a hover macro, right? So we're actually using our elemental potion of ultimate power. All right, so here's a secret tech as a bonus for all of you awesome chads who actually watch my videos up until the end, okay? This, gentlemen, is kind of dumb, all right? It is called Rake. What it does, basically, when you open your target from stealth with Rake, it stuns them for 4 seconds. Additionally, what it does, it applies a bleed to your effect. A dot, a damage over time. What I mean by that is it actually benefits you waning twilight. Yes, that is bonkers. If you can actually understand what I mean, you're gonna say, bro, this is busted, all right? Because if you actually are in stealth, you open with Rake, it gives you a couple of seconds to just like do your go, your root beam, you apply all of your dots, and right now you're kind of pumping that huge freaking unhealable damage, right? So you open from stealth with a stun, and then you could always restun with Mighty Bash, whatever, anything pretty much you want to do, and it's OP because it benefits your waning twilight. When you have 3 periodic effects on your target, your spells, your damage abilities deal 10% more damage on them. So thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit the subscribe button, the bell button, share this to your friends, and watch my other build videos that are coming up next because they're gonna be awesome, and I'm actually putting a lot of energy into them because I know you guys like them, and I want to keep making better content for you guys in the future. Thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Stay awesome. This was Clunky Dude, guys.